Day trader problems. I almost lose my mind, and I'm going to show you this all to you, and also how to avoid. But big disclosure on my part, the how to avoid, if you're looking for some sort of like masterpiece solution, it's not. The solution is very, very, very easy. But to actually do the solution is the extremely difficult part. And I'll get to that here in a little bit. But in terms of how to avoid, I just want going forward, don't be looking for some sort of Shakespearean masterpiece on how to avoid. It's actually very simple. It's just not easy to implement and put in a play. But before I get into all this, I just want to know that, or you to know that this is not me talking in theory. Like, okay, well, I read a book once, and I think this is how it goes, and I heard this is how it could. No, this is all happened to me. And given that on my channel there's a live trading segment I have, in this situation, this was all caught. It was all caught right on video, and you'll start to see the deterioration of my mind and how I almost start to lose it. But I want to come back and talk about it more, but I just want to show you kind of the backdrop so that you have more context of what I'm going to talk about here. Now, just real quickly, in case maybe you're new, to set up the context, I was looking at ticker symbol XPEV, and I wanted, and this is especially for new people, I actually wanted to see the price go down. That is known as going short. So I was short the stock, meaning I wanted the price to go down, which, believe it or not, to you beginners out there, when stock prices go down, you can actually make money. So that is a good thing. And that was a good thing in this situation. So with that context out of the way, let's see how this trade all played out. And the level here that really has me quite interested, and I'm in fact so much so that I'm going to get it alerted into the chat room. So right here, this is the private chat room community that I offer. Key flush point on the open, assuming price can open above it. Just put opening bell, that way people understand a little bit better. So this is just an alert that I'm throwing out there. 70.85, nothing that anybody has to take. That's not how the room works. We just the main idea is we're just pointing out levels, and then it works like this. It's instead of being a bunch of sheep that just blindly follow what I say, we're more so a bunch of wolves. And wolves as a pack, we just help point things out. But then it's up to that individual wolf to figure out, do they want to take the trade? How do they want to manage a trade? What do they want to, maybe they don't even want to bother with it at all. So that's the idea here. So it's not that every single person is going to go and take that trade. It's not a bunch of sheep, but everybody's going to at least keep an eye on that level. And, if they deem it worthy, if they, think that it fits within their personal strategy, then there we go. Just kind of help them out. And then other members will make alerts to me, and I'll do the same thing. I'll look at their numbers and say, well, yeah, that looks good for my strategy. Or other times I'll say, nah, not really for me. But that's going to be the game plan going in, watching 70.85. Although right now this thing kind of continues to grind its way higher and higher here. So maybe 70.85 won't even come into play. And that's a very real possibility. Again, these are live, so I genuinely have no idea if that level might even come into play yet. But all right, well, market opens up here in about 5 minutes, so I'll keep you updated. All right, what I'm going to do here real quick is 71.50 new flush point on the open. So I like 71.50 now. So that's going to be the main level that I'm watching. Let me get that out of the way because the market opens up here in less than 1 minute. So I will be back at the open, but 71.50 now, that new key level. All right, the markets are open. So like I said, watching 71.50 here. Got in at 72 actually. That happened super, super fast. I thought I was getting in down around 71.50, and all of a sudden I'm in at 72. Well, this thing is all over the place here. Can it get the break at 71.50? So all out there, $280. Fully admit, I lucked out there a little bit. Like I said, I thought I was getting in right around 71.65-ish, give or take a little bit. But because it was so jumpy, all of a sudden, it just, oh, and there it goes. Well, congratulations to members. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. You saw, wow, look at that. Look at that. Congratulations, members. Wow. And congratulations not to me. But that was just a, look at this thing. Excellent. Yes. Good job, members. That is fantastic. Awesome. Again, here it was right there. You saw me type that up. You saw me make the update. 71.50 new flush point on the open. I got lucky in the sense, this is how good the market actually is. I got lucky, like I said. I thought I was getting at like 71.65, and it actually jumped up and gave me a fill at 72. So I got a great, great entry point. But then you just saw, you saw it just wasn't quite going. Did it want to move? Did it not want to move? It just was a very bizarre first minute. And then I got out. Now, granted, I don't want to come across as a greedy savage. I just made $280 in basically a minute. So I'm not going to come across as ungrateful in that regard, but I'm just saying that. And then I got out. The market said, yeah, Clay, we know you were lucky. We gave you a nice little entry point, but then we decided to just fake you out. We decided to, have the stock behave a little oddly and then just absolutely flush. But as painful as it is, that I'm so excited. That is a great alert for members. Awesome. All right, I got to get back on track here. I don't know. I might just call it a day. It's getting $280. I'm not a greedy savage. But let's see what else is out there. See if I can make any other. But wow, look at this thing just go and go and go. And it continues to drop. NIO too, now just getting absolutely destroyed. Let's go check out this one. Well, you definitely can't short it right now. That would completely be chasing. I will look for some sort of little maybe breath to the upside. But I'm still debating on if I just want to call it good or not. I gotta be very, very careful right now. As much as I kind of laugh at myself and am genuinely excited for members, there's a sting there. There is a little bit of anger of Clay. Wow. If you would have just held for another 30 seconds, you could be looking at, look at it go. You could be looking at, yeah, this is not helping because now I'm doing the math in my head. You could be looking at a multi-$1,000 score there. Very realistically, that candle right there dropped $3 and I had 500 shares. So there's what, $1,500 right there, and it continued to drop. So fantastic move for members, but yeah, this is not helping at all. This is making it worse. Brutal stuff, huh? But let's go through with what you have to be careful of and what was happening to me. But my credit, I realized what was going to me, and I eventually waved the white flag. And the one thing that was actually occurring is what oftentimes gets overlooked. And when you're a beginner and just getting started, you don't know it. And that's understandable because when you don't know what you don't know and you haven't experienced everything, it can be very, very sneaky. So as traders in this situation, I was upset, right? And as traders, you're going to do things are going to happen that make you upset. And the main, if I were to ask, what would make you upset as a trader? 99% of people are going to say, well, I lost money. And yes, losing money can lead to many bad things. Revenge trading, imagining things that don't really exist, forcing trades. Losing money is 100% a valid cause of something that would, be upset, right? Oh yeah, well that would make me upset. And then all of a sudden, and that carries around a whole gamut of problems in and of itself, where when you lose money and you got to be very careful to not go out there and start to behave badly. But what got me here was not this, right? Because I actually made money. But at the very end of the video, what was I doing? And now at the time, I don't think I really realized I was doing it, but in reflection and looking back at that video, my mind was totally doing this. I was calculating the opportunity cost. Meaning I was sitting there saying, oh, if this and if that, I could have been making $1,000, $1,500. And I was saying and telling myself, you just missed out on a lot, Clay. I mean, yeah, $280 in a minute or whatever that was. Yeah, Clay, think about how greedy that is. But that was all getting clouded and pushed aside because I was looking at the opportunity cost. And that was making me even more upset. And that is what you need to be very careful of, is believe it or not, as bizarre as it may be, making money can also cause you to lose your mind, can also cause you to go out there and behave very badly. It's almost kind of like a reverse revenge trading, where you would go out there and revenge trade because you're sitting there saying, I should be up $1,500. I'm only up $280. Well, I need to at least be up $1,000 then. So then you go out there and you start to try to force trade to at least get yourself up to $1,000 because of the opportunity that was missed. Now, of course, there's other parts that are going into the upset. I was upset that I didn't manage the trade the right way, that I didn't quite have enough confidence in myself to follow my trade plan all the way through. Yes, those things contribute, but at the end was the very, very sneaky one where you start to do the math. And have you ever been there, especially if you're not necessarily a beginner, but have you ever been there before where you start to play I made money, but if I had, and you start to factor in that opportunity cost, that can make you very upset also and lead you to some very, very bad decisions. And you need to be very, very aware of that because it's one of those sneaky things, but it exists and it can really punch you in the face if you want it. So how do you avoid? And this actually goes to lost money too. But what you're seeing here, how do you avoid? Just walk away. Walk away. Like I said, nothing Shakespearean here. Just walk away and be done. I suppose I can't say be done in every case, but for me personally, my mental, just the way I know, and I've learned over the decade, I just need to be done for the day. Get a good night's rest, wake up, you'll feel refreshed, ready to go. But even if I, walk away for an hour or so when I come back, it's still just like, it's still, to me at least, it's still grinding at you. But how do you avoid losing your mind? Step one, acknowledge you were losing your mind. It's okay. We're traders. It's okay to begin to lose your mind. Emotions are always going to be here. The key dynamic is, do you acknowledge? Are you self-aware of those emotions? And if so, then cool. Now you know what solutions to offer up against those emotions. So just at the core, acknowledge the fact. Look in the mirror and be like, Clay, you're losing your mind, my friend. You are losing your mind. You're going to do something stupid. And I get it, it's tricky, Clay, because why would you be losing your mind, Clay? You just made $280 in a minute, but you're losing your mind, Clay. Step away. Walk away. Be done for the day. And then I just waved the white flag, and that was the only trade I made all day long. And a little more context. The next day came back, made like $350 in a very small amount of time. All good trades, disciplined. And hey, you know what? The green continues, right? And no, I didn't risk doing anything where I'm sitting here the next day saying, I was up 280, I got greedy, I got stupid, I got revengeful, now I'm down 1,500, and then today I made 350, so I'm still down. No, nothing like that. I'm feeling great about myself. And as of the recording of this video, it is actually the following day from the trade you just saw. So I can speak with full confidence. I'm like, I think I remember feeling good the next day. No, this is the next day from the video you just saw. I feel fantastic. Now of course I'm still a little upset about I should have played it better, but I feel great about my decision to wave that white flag and then just be done for that day and let my mind reset. So yeah, how do you avoid losing your mind? Step one, acknowledge you are losing your mind. That's okay. In fact, that would be a sign that you're taking the stuff very serious and you're very self-aware. And then step two, just walk away. Maybe even be done. But that's up to you. You're going to have to determine that on your own. But I would really just say as a new beginner, just be done. Because, I walked away and I can see you coming back and then, starting to rationalize, reasons to do other things. But just be done. The solution, super easy, be done. But yeah, spoiler alert, it's not easy to always be done because, those emotions, they want to get that money back. But be aware of it and acknowledge it. And that's how you're going to avoid it is just be done. Now, if you found this video helpful, especially do you like these videos where I talk on the chalkboard and then also mix in the live trade videos. So if you like these kind of psychology videos, where it's not all theory, right? Because I showed you some real practical results of this all in play. So if you like these videos, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Even if it's just a, hey, thanks, Clay. Little comments like that go a long way in communicating to me that you find these videos helpful. And then finally, check out the channel as a whole. As I mentioned earlier, there is an entire playlist of those live trades. So if you really like that part of the video and you're like, wow, I want to watch more videos just like that, there's an entire playlist. And ultimately, hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button, as I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. But yeah, get out there, acknowledge the fact when you might be losing your mind so you know that you can just walk away and be done. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.